Well, good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's getting on the end of January here. Still didn't get this wood pile cleaned up, but that's what happens when you're just doing your own thing. Uh, got up the shelter somewhat. It's not completely up yet, but got excited. I really wanted to unpack the Norwood, uh, the Frontier Sawmill OS-23, which is their base. And basically, I uncrated it, and this is all the contents of the packaging. You got quite a few boxes. They're all labeled. They're all labeled, and it's not a really big sawmill, but obviously, yeah, there's some assembly required. But I don't know. I'm going to get around to it. I'm going to do like the old fella Bert. He's the only other guy that's done an assembly somewhat of an assembly video, and you know, a long review. So I'm going to do similar to Bert, except I'm going to actually I'm going to record everything, meaning what exactly it takes to put this together, and roughly how long it takes. I'm not going to do this video today, just because I got to finish putting the shelter together. I gotta put all the poles in the sides and all this kind of stuff and skirt it down, and then I gotta figure out what to do with this freaking door. I don't want to. I'm missing some parts. I bought the thing used. See, this goes back to telling you about buying used stuff, right? This was all disassembled. I looked through it the best I could. I ended up leaving without the hardware, so ended up having to go back for the hardware after I bought $50 worth of nuts and bolts and washers. So try to assemble it. Um, you know, Busy girl. But yeah, it was buried under the snow there. And I dug it all out this morning. So this was my morning project. This is what I did. I didn't want to disassemble the box crate here from the OS-23 because I had no shelter for it. So anyway, this is going to be its home for a while. I'm going to have it coming right out here. And I'll be using this little tractor to be able to get the logs, because I'll keep the mill to the one side, right? Have my working side all open. And then what I'm going to do, if I need to, I'm going to jerry rig some, winch to one of these trees. I'm going to clear cut some of these out, so it's smaller stuff. It's just like a lot of bush. We're really trying to do forest management here, but when you look at it, the amount of cluster that I got in here, all this small stuff, all this briar and bush and things that just not growing because it's too canopied by the bigger trees. But I'm gonna take out a lot of the bigger stuff that I can get anything out of, as far as wood goes, get rid of some of these pines. But if you look around my property, keeping all the maples, all the birch. I got a lot of hardwoods here, but I got a lot of this pine spruce fir stuff, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get back at this, and I'll give you an update as I get along. But what I say in there, Bert, the old fella, the only other guy done a somewhat of a assembly video and a working video and how he got along. Older fella, slow pace, but he got his message across, even though my video is probably just as rookie as his. That's what happens when you're beginning. But I'm beginning, and this is a developing homestead. So this is actually I got maybe 12 months into solid work of this, spaced out over the 3 years. They're going into the third year that we've owned it. And I'm an ice road trucker, so usually I head to the west during the winter and run the ice roads and stuff. But last year was a write-off. This year is a write-off. So I think at my age here, I'm going to be looking at more of semi-retirement. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mill some timbers, do some infrastructure here. We want to get some animals. We only got 2 animals right now. We got Sheriff Woody, as you know. He was a recent SPCA adoption. But we also have a black cat named Charlie. And yeah, he's been with us for 7 years. And I got him as a kitten for, my girlfriend's birthday. And I brought him home, and he's been loved and well taken care of ever since. Another thing I just was thinking about while I'm walking around here pondering life is whether or not I'm going to leave this shelter here. I'm sure it's going to be a pain in the hair follicles to move this because I have to obviously square it, put some timber under it, secure it down, because our winds are going to turn that right into a sail and blow it there. But what I do like the fact is I'm going to clear out the rest of the snow here, and I'm going to be able to, the wind, as long as it can pass through underneath, it probably won't take it for too much of a ride. If worse comes to worse, it might blow it off the blocks. But anyway, I'm not paying the money they want for lumber, man. The money for lumber is ridiculous. I bought 4 4x4s rough cut, right? I bought 10 sticks of 2x4 10 feet long, and I bought 26 pieces of tongue and groove T11, and for doing my roof up there and making my solar panel thing, blah blah blah. I think it cost me $350, $400, and you know what? I got nothing. I got nothing for lumber out of that. $400, all rough cut. You know what I mean? It's not building timber or anything like that. There, it's just rough cut lumber, and yeah, I paid a lot of money for it and whatever. So this is my this is going to be my my project here for the next day or so. Get this tent secured down a bit better and start getting the track system and everything all together on this. They say that head unit stuff's 425 pounds. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's that heavy because I can damn near lift it myself. Bust a nut maybe, but because the awkwardness of it. But really, it's I'm sure 2 guys. Just this part alone, just this head unit alone, 2 guys can lift that, no problem. It's whether the rest of the pieces that attach that go to it are going to be, a big add-on for the weight issue. But anyway, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, folks, I'm going to take her easy here for a little bit, check out my battery here on my Turbo Meister, and that went dead. Sitting around, nobody driving it. But I don't really want to drive this during the winter anyway. It's an expensive car. And what I like about this shelter, even the head unit's just going to be just inside that shelter. What I like about this, see, I got all these freaking lawnmowers and trailers and this and that and little tractor and stuff. I'm going to jam that all in the back there, and that's going to be all undercover, and that's, going to take a lot of grief off my shoulders, when you look at something I didn't touch and it just got buried in the snow, and that's my little trailer, and we really haven't had a winter this year. This winter has been, so mild and no snow. Well, we had a little bit of snow, but you know what I mean? It's not, normally our winters, man, we get slammed and slammed again. And then when we're not done getting slammed by that, we're getting slammed again. So, yeah, I'm going to try to undig this and unbury this. And, even if I have to keep the mill right out of this tent there and kind of build some kind of a tarped canopy, something lightweight, reinforce this. Like I said, I am going to beef this all up really hard with some lumber and stuff, but I'm not buying it. I'm waiting until I get everything together and then I'm going to mill it. What I like is I can bounce back. If I get tired of doing something or I'm pissed off or I get angry, I got a short fuse, right? And that's probably just the trucker in me, and I spent a lot of years controlling that. But anyway, I can bounce around from one job to the other and do this or that or the other thing, and I'm not bored here, So whether I'm working or not, my girl, man, she has no problem, going to work every day and making some money for us to do what we need to do here. Because I'm self-employed. My money's zero. I didn't go for a business loan or any of this government business grant crap. I didn't do any of that. So, sole proprietor type deal, and I'm a contractor. So I just, I drive for the highest bidder, basically, and my skill set at, 30 years of trucking, I've been in and out of the woods, right? So anyway, I'm in no rush to do that now. I'm finding myself, I'm getting tired of, white knuckle driving and just, busting my ass, with infield work and stuff, and, chasing the almighty dollar. It doesn't matter what you're making. It's how you spend it and how you budget your money and stuff. It's very expensive to do what we're doing right here. It doesn't look like much, man. It doesn't look like nothing. But the money I have in here make you ill. Okay, with the tractors and the bulldozers and the pad and the driveway, and when you start adding up the solar system and shelters this and baby burn that, and pieces of this and that and other things I got all over the place, the mill, all these things, it all adds up, man. And I'll tell you, I don't know what it is at yet, but I got all my receipts, and I'll be doing the math. Okay, folks. Yeah, I'll let you know how it goes as I get it done. Okay, see you later.